All right, so to write our code, we're going to need a text editor. We're going to have to write text, right? Um, for the most part, you can use really any text editor that suits your fancy. So if you are a programming student or a computer science student or whatever, and you already have one that you're like, well, I really like this one, feel free to keep using that one. That's totally fine. Um, my suggestion is, and what I'm going to be using in the class is going to be Microsoft Visual Studio Code. There's actually two versions of this. There is the Visual Studio Code, and then there's the Visual Studio Code Community, I think, or something like that, or Visual Studio Community. Basically, you'll see that it has a purple icon. It looks just like that, but it'll be purple. And it's meant for like larger projects where there's multiple people working on it and so on and so forth. It takes forever to load up. It's more robust, but for what we're doing, Visual Studio Code is more than capable. And that's the text editor I just showed you in the previous section there. Basically, it'll highlight the text as well, as you can see here, right? So that it'll color code it, which makes it a little bit easier. It'll also try to help you autocomplete. So for instance, when I did the P, right, it automatically created my closing tag with my opening tag. And if I did something like IMG, and then I do SRC, you can see it gives me options, and I can click on that. And then if I do stuff on desktop, oops, let's try that again. Stop. Okay, and then I can enter, and then I can start looking for files and connect things that way, right? So it'll actually help write the text as well, which is super handy. So that's why I suggest this one. Most of the other ones will also do that as well, but you could literally just write it inside of Notepad. You could write your text in there. Now, you cannot use is Microsoft Word. I know some of you might like Word, and I understand that, but Word does not write just text. It will have extra stuff built into it. Because like you can embed images directly into a Word document, right? So you're not going to be able to use Word, Microsoft Word specifically for this, but you could use TextEdit if you're on a Mac. So there really are any number of options that you would like. These are some other ones in case you want to try a different one. Notepad++, but I think that one's only inside of Windows. Sublime's on both. I used to really like Sublime. That was my main one for a while. There's brackets. Really doesn't matter which one you use, as long as it's working. If it's not working, then I'll let you know, or you probably will notice yourself. But yeah, you're going to need to write code. I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code in this course, so just go ahead. If you click on it here, it will automatically it'll open the window, and then you just click download. It's for both Mac and PC, so you should be able to install it on both. I don't think you have to give them an email or anything like that either. You just download it, and you can just start using it. It's pretty lightweight, and it's easy. It'll work on, like I said, any one of those computers. So just go ahead and get that downloaded and installed, and then once you have that, we can start working on the lab.